Hi, Roses. Welcome back to my channel. Roses are red. This is day three. Well, we're in day four. Day three is a playlist called Welcome Home. And I'm just going to get right into this energy. You're worth it. That's the last time you explain yourself because you're worth it. That's the energy. Grace, blessings, and goodwill. So this is coming out. It's always a unique way this card comes out where it looks like the back, but it's really the front. And now it's just like sitting there like it's the front and the back. Someone is definitely analyzing your behavior, blessings, and goodwill. The blessings are towards you that people may not recognize. I feel like there's something camouflaged about this blessing. Maybe it's something that other people will have ran from. But it seems like you've been explaining yourself a lot. And you don't need to explain yourself anymore. Sneaky. Someone could be labeling you as sneaky, or you had to sneak around to do what you're doing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Because people were chasing you. People were stalking you and harassing you. So you had to sneak around. But now you're rising up to the surface, and it shows that you've been consistent this entire time, persuasive. Maybe you're done trying to convince somebody that you're doing what you're doing. Reliable. Dependable came up before, and I read that as reliable, so reliable coming up here. Definitely check out this playlist because I feel like the energy is connected. You doing something consistently is coming up. You being reliable, dependable. Okay, and dreamy. This is you following your dreams. That's what I'm getting. Because I'm thinking, what is it? What are you doing? You're following your dreams. And the dreams start in your mind. Some energy of heaven on earth is coming up. Following your dreams, doing whatever it takes. And your dreams being something that other people don't recognize. They can't see your dreams. They only see you being completely different from everything going on around you. Or maybe they're trying to cause a scene. They're trying to be your environment and everything around you, but you're ignoring them and focusing on your dreams. And pretty soon, whatever you don't want around you is going to disappear. Or actually, I feel like it's almost instantaneously. It instantaneously disappears. There's a vibe here about some people not being in your life. You know, the Bible is so brutal sometimes. But that's how it is. It's not the only the tarot is brutal too. So you got to pick something and stick with it. That's what I'm getting the vibe here. So God is slaughtering your enemies. There's no other way to say it. Maybe this is something you've been doing in the background. Praying for peace. And peace comes by any means sometimes. That's the end of a war. The peace comes after the war, after the fighting, after the battle. Maybe it's somebody that just wouldn't take your no for an answer. They kept pushing your boundaries. You have Queen of Grains. And it seems like you rule with an iron fist, but at the same time, you're very gentle and very patient. Because you see brighter days. Like, I'm kind of reading this energy as these children may be misbehaving in the background. Even though it seems like, they're just enjoying themselves. But let's just say they're misbehaving. Let's just say they were told not to put these berries on the ground. But you see her face like she's smiling. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like someone is in La La Land. They're just counting down until the dad comes and picks them up, or whatever the case is. And look at this tower moment is. Because it seems like it's all fun and games because of this smile on your face. But with this card here, these people being slaughtered in battle on one side. Then you have a tower moment on the other side. Kids playing in the background. It's almost like, like someone's detaching from the chaos and they're focusing on their dreams. Maybe you put your dreams on hold because of children or some other prior obligation that you had to sneak around and study or do something else to get closer to your dreams. No one noticed that you were doing it because they would have stopped you or tried everything in their power to stop you. This was a card at the bottom of the deck when I started this playlist, and it's coming up now. I almost half expected, I almost felt like this was the whole energy just because I did see it at the bottom of the deck. So that's interesting. I don't know, for some, it could be just energy of just waiting for everybody to fall on their own sword, and then something happens where they apologize and they ask for a second chance, and it's like you almost just wish that they would have been punished. That's the vibe of that card. Like somebody wants, they want, what is the word, like is retribution, retaliation, revenge. Somebody wants revenge. No matter what happens to these people, they just want to see them fail. Like they want blood. Somebody wants blood. Even if these people apologize and they recognize that they did something wrong. You have the transformation card. This is also, you see that 15 or that 16. So this is the Tower card again coming out. It feels like someone is gung-ho on seeing their enemies slaughtered. Somebody wants to see you fail. I don't know if you've hurt somebody's feelings or if this is your energy, and you have 9 of Cups. There's a lot of choices when it comes to this energy, and I'm stuck in it. I got these cards so that I could see positive images and focus on the positive energy, but sometimes it's brutal if you just read it the way it's coming out. Seems like you have a lot of options when it comes to torturing these people who bothered you, even if it's just by being positive. They don't want to see you shine, apparently. Or maybe they do now, but they didn't in the past. Like, in the past, they could have been bullies, but now that they see you have talent, you're doing well, and other people like you, they want to jump on that bandwagon, but it's like, no, it's too late for you. I've got a whole lot cooked up and in store waiting for you, that you're gonna see this through, and these people are gonna suffer. Whoever hurt you, they're gonna feel your wrath. And you have balance here. Balance came out in the last reading when things were getting really intense. It was like you being with sinners, and even we all are sinners, but it's like when Jesus was turning wine and water into wine and things like that, and healing people on the Sabbath, which was against the church or the synagogue or the faith of Judaism at that time. But we all know that he was starting his own movement, so that could be the vibe here. Like, you could be starting your own movement where I guess you don't forgive people, or people do have to suffer consequences of their actions. And then you have the Chariot, because it's definitely moving fast. 14 and 7, and that being broken down to 2. So number 2 could be significant. The Wise Counselor and the Sun card, success and recognition, belonging, learning, tradition. There's something non-traditional about this energy, but also you could be very traditional in the sense that this execution that's coming up is in the books, like thou shalt not kill or else. I'm just going with the flow. So let's just get some more light here, because things are very dark. Let's get some light. Okay. It says letting go. Today, remembering that God is within and around me, I release myself to God's hands and regain my inner peace. I know God is providing me that which is most beneficial for my soul. I know that God is sending angels to help me face any difficulties that arise. I let God's will, knowing the best is yet to come. And with the vibe here, it seems like, I don't know, it just seems like it's good for you, but it's not good for your enemies. Let's get a couple. Just one more. You're in a much better place now, coming home to love. Live for love. Today I put love. I act gently and speak with kindness. I fill each thought with love and light. I love God and all beings everywhere. I live for love. I love myself. So that's the vibe and the energy to just stick with love. A lot is going on around you that may not seem like it's very loving at all. A lot of wrath, a lot of anger, a lot of retribution is happening around you that might not even be crossing your radar because you're in this dreamlike state, focusing on love. And that love is tearing your enemies apart. It's tearing your enemies apart. Okay, so that's the vibe. If that's something you're resonating with, let me know in the comments section. Check out the playlist. Welcome home. And I'll see you in the next one.